Just point your finger to let me know when the camera's on. No, just point your finger when... Oh, now? Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Recently, I made some reviews for the new Power Rangers 2017 movie action figures. And in those reviews, there's a reoccurring joke that references the TV series Breaking Bad. Now, anyone who's seen that series, and probably anyone who hasn't seen that series, can tell you that it's all centered around a drug known as meth. What? We can't say it. Man, it's going to be hard if I can't say it. Anyways, it's centered around a drug. Now, in my Power Rangers reviews, I made a reference to that drug and the fact that the people that made the Power Ranger movies also cast Bryan Cranston as Zordon. Now, Bryan Cranston plays the lead guy in Breaking Bad, so I thought it was a silly joke to throw in there. But it's been brought to my attention that that drug reference may not be suitable for any children's watching my video. Well, I'm going to say this right now. When I made those reviews, I really didn't think any children's would be watching my reviews. I honestly didn't even make the connection, because this movie is based on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that came out like 24 years ago. I figured anybody who saw Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, well, they were probably pretty old then, now they're really old. Jeez! So I didn't even think of children's watching the videos. And besides, I thought any children's out there watching my videos would probably make the connection of the Breaking Bad reference. I don't know, I just thought they were smarter than that. But apparently it's been brought to my attention that now I'm advocating children to take drugs or something. I don't know, man, but the comment said the following. The first comment I got was from Bridget Lackey. Oh, hello, Bridget, aren't you cute? She wrote, I do not like this video. Wow, that's kind of harsh, Bridget. We just met. She wrote, my kids watch videos on here all the time, and it's not okay to talk about drugs when it comes to kids' movies. I honestly didn't think Power Rangers was a kids' movie, but okay. I thought it was an adventure movie or an action movie or something like that. Sci-fi, maybe. I really didn't think of it as a kids' movie, Bridget. I am so sorry. You know, if it was like a Snoopy movie or a Mickey Mouse movie, then I would think it was a kids' movie, maybe, but I didn't make that connection, but okay. But I do remember back when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first came out, parents freaked out, man. They were like saying, oh, these guys are kicking each other and hitting each other. It's teaching our kids to be violent, just like those Ninja Turtles, man. We gotta shut them down. So I didn't realize this was a kids' movie. But anyway, she wrote, what are you trying to teach our youth? Whoa! I'm not trying to teach them anything, Bridget. Jeez. I didn't realize I was standing up here on a podium going, children's, if you do what I say in the video, which I didn't say do it, I just said I think they're doing it in the movie. Okay, whatever. She wrote, can we clean it up or something? Okay, I could probably do that, Bridget. Now, I'm not gonna lie. After I got Bridget's comment, I felt terrible. I mean, seriously, I was like, I wasn't trying to do anything bad, Bridget. I was just making a cultural reference to a TV series that I really liked, and I thought a lot of people would get it. And as for this toy line being only for children, most of the toys that come out these days are made for collectors, which means grown-up children, which are probably pretty old. Now, I really didn't think about it. But you know what? I get what you're trying to say, but when I read your post, I felt really, really bad. And then I got the next comment. The next comment I saw, but might have been the first one left, but this is the order I read them in, was from Dennis Kindy. Now, Dennis got the grade of D. But you know what? Here at Food Reviews, we're going to give you an A++. He wrote, I get you are... Oh, that might explain the D. He spelled you are literally. Anyways, he wrote, I get you are trying to be funny, but when kids see this, because they're... Oh, that explains the D again. Looking for Power Rangers... Why tell them that they are powered by meth? What? Okay, look, Dennis, number one, it was a joke. It referenced Breaking Bad. I think kids know what Breaking Bad is, even if they haven't seen it. Number two, I made it a joke that it was a fan theory. And then I also said that it wasn't a very good theory to begin with. So anyways, it was just a joke, and at least you got it because you said, you get that I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry the joke kind of, fell flat, and that you think I'm advocating for children to use drugs, but... I'm not, and seriously, I do appreciate you telling me this, though, I really do. But anyways, he also wrote, have a warning on this. Whoa! Okay, Dennis, you don't need to swear at me, so kids don't see it. See it. Okay, okay. So Dennis said that to me. And if I felt bad after reading Bridget's first post, man, did I feel bad now, because Dennis and Bridget were totally ganging up on me or something and saying how horrible of a person I was. And then, it literally happened. Underneath Dennis's original post, Bridget popped back on and she said, thank you. Someone else that sees there is a problem with this. Oh, I agree with you 100%, Bridget. We definitely have a problem with people making Breaking Bad references in their reviews. I mean, seriously, that series has been off the air for, what, 4 years? Jeez, we gotta cut that out. Okay, look, jokes aside, Dennis, Bridget, I am so sorry you took my review to be like that. I would never, never, ever advocate for any children doing drugs. In all my years of being alive, I have never done any drugs, I have never drank alcohol, and I've never smoked anything. I've never done anything bad. In fact, anyone who's watched my reviews can tell you I don't even swear in my reviews. Something that Dennis couldn't even not do in a post. And honestly, Dennis, the fact that you put that word in a post offends me just as much as my drug reference from the, TV series Breaking Bad offended you. So now you know what it's like. I would hate for any child to see that word on a comment in my friggin', thing down there. In fact, don't read that. Look, kids, stop reading that. He wrote a bad word. But you know what, honestly, kids know that word, they know about drugs, they know everything, and honestly, I'd like to think that kids are smart enough to get that Breaking Bad reference. I'd also like to think that, that drug is a little harder to get than you think it is. But anyways, this left me with a conundrum after reading their comments. I thought, well, I guess I can just delete my Power Rangers reviews. I mean, there's 6 of them. For crying out loud, man, I did a lot of, look at this production quality here. It's not very good, but you know what? It did take me a long time to make those reviews, and I'd hate to just delete them. I mean, there was a couple of good jokes in there. So I thought, well, I could delete them and, get rid of them. Or I could edit them, and I thought, well, if I edit them, they won't make much sense, and I'm not that good at editing, so I don't know what to do. So I thought, well, what do I do? And then it hit me. You know what, guys? Bridget, Dennis, you're right. Having a drug reference in a Power Ranger, let's say, review for these toys based on a movie is a terrible thing. And I agree with you 100%. And that, no kid should watch this review. And I agree with you 100%. That's a terrible thing. So, thinking back to the trailer, it hit me. You can't take your kids to see this movie either, because in the trailer this happens.
So where were you last night? Me and 4 kids found a spaceship buried underground. I'm pretty sure I'm a superhero.
Cool. Pee in that cup.
Gee, what do you know? An actual drug reference in the new Power Rangers 2017 movie. And they didn't just reference a TV series that had drugs in it. No, they insinuated that that little girl might be high on drugs and her mom wants her to pee in a little cup to prove it. And you know what? That's worse in my opinion. All I did was reference a stinking TV show that had drugs in it. So you know what? Since that reference is actually in the movie, I'm going to leave my little videos up. Because honestly, I did spend a lot of time making them. I know it doesn't look like it, but I did. And hey, Dennis, Bridget, I really do appreciate you bringing this to my attention because that was never my intention whatsoever. And yeah, I think this video and all the others, all 6 of them, deserve a little warning here at the beginning. So Dennis, Bridget, this is for you. Thank you guys for letting me know.
The following movie is rated R.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Disclaimer. Noun. A statement that denies something, especially responsibility. Alright, sit down, everybody. I want you to remember that nobody ever made a good review by making a reference to Breaking Bad. He made it by making a disclaimer at the beginning of said review, telling everyone watching it they're too young to view it. So all you childrens out there, you cannot view this video. Parents, if you can hear my voice, your child is doing something illegal. Stop them by any means necessary. Do not let them watch this video because their fragile little minds may be influenced by a doll with a glued-on mustache. So consider this your warning.
The answer to what is happening to you is here. You 5
shoes.
Is this some kind of joke? We're talking to a wall.
I was kind of expecting a little more. Hello, my name is Fu Manchu, and if you saw my last review, you know what my next few are gonna be on, so let's get started, shall we? Today's review will be on the Bandai. Paging Dr. Bandai, please bring all of your toys to the operation room, especially the operation board. Oh, crud! It was made by Milton Bradley. Oh well, we tried. Saban's Mighty Movie Power Rangers, the 2017 movie version of the Black Ranger from the Legacy Collection, the 6.5 or 7-inch scale figures. So, here's the front of the package, looking exactly like Red and Blues, except for this time it's got a picture of the Black Power Ranger there on the outside, and the Black Power Ranger action figure on the inside, looking very much like a ninja, or maybe even the RoboCop from the remake, and check it out. That's another thing that their armor from this movie reminds me of, not just Iron Man, but that RoboCop remake, and it becomes very apparent when you look at this Black Power Ranger, because it looks just like RoboCop's black armor from later on in that movie. But you know what? The figure still looks cool, and I absolutely love it. Now, the outside of the package is exactly the same. It's got the limited edition thing right there. It's got the Build a Megazord thing right there, and as you can see, it's also got the Megazord's leg on the inside. Very cool indeed. And as I said in the other two reviews, I love the personalization of having the Black Power Rangers picture right there on the outside. That is awesome. So let's check out the back of the package, shall we? So, here's the back of the package, and in my last review, I said that all of the backs of the packages were exactly the same, but that's not the case, because I noticed a difference. If you look there, you'll see that the right leg of the Power Ranger is lit up with lightning, because that's the leg that you get with this figure. And if you look at the red Power Ranger package, you'll see that the left arm is lit up with lightning. And if you look at the blue Power Ranger package, you'll see that the left leg is lit up with lightning as well. But that's not the only difference. Look at the lightning itself. The blue Power Ranger has blue lightning. The red Power Ranger has red lightning. And the black Power Ranger has black lightning. I love those old DC comics. Okay, let's look at the front of the package one more time. So, here's the front of the package for the very last time, and I cannot wait to open this figure because every time I open one, I'm that much closer to building a Megazord. So I say we open it! Whoa, check this out. Upon opening the package, not only did it come with the leg accessory of the right leg of the Megazord, it also came with the right leg of the Power Ranger. What the heck just happened, man? But yeah, when I opened it, his leg popped off and it's still in the package. That is freaky. Okay, let's see if we can put them together, shall we? So, here's the Black Power Ranger freshly removed from the package with his right leg firmly attached at the hip yet again. It's just a ball joint. It's okay, it popped right back into place. But it'd be really weird if in the movie he loses his right leg to a putty attack or something, and that was a major spoiler when you open the package. Huh. That would be just like when Attack of the Clones figures were released before the movie came out, and on the back of the Anakin package, it said the following. Oh, look at there. It says, hold right hand over lightsaber. Weapon is force attracted to hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. Turn wheel on back to make left wrist rotate for lightsaber battling action. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's it say over here? Right arm removes to reenact battle wound. What? Oh my god! So yeah, believe me when I say a little part of my soul died when I was standing in a Walmart one time reading that on the back of the package before the movie ever came out. Let's look at the back of the figure, shall we? So, here's the back of the figure here, and you know his chiropractor loves him because he's got a light-up spine. Man, oh man, this figure looks awesome. Looks just like the blue and the red, and that's pretty cool indeed. Let's flip him back around, shall we? Now, not only do you get a really cool Black Power Ranger here, you also get this leg of this Megazord, which looks like a normal leg stepping on a frog. Man, why would they do that? I mean, seriously, look at this design. Somebody designed this. They said, that's a perfect foot right there for a Megazord. Look at that. Doesn't look like when he walks around he makes Don Martin foot sounds or something. I don't know, I think I would have just told him to go back to the drawing board. But anyways, there's the right leg looking like two peanuts there. I don't know, with a knee pad. But anyways, I say we look at this figure up close, at least his face. What do you say? So, here we go with a super duper close-up look, and look at his armor. It looks exactly like red and blue, except for his head will be different. There's his mouth looking exactly the same as the other two, and then up here he has this weird, mastodon armor? I don't know, maybe. If you look down here, you can sort of see the silver is supposed to be the tusks of the mastodon, but up here it looks like Evil Lynn's helmet or something. I don't know. Now, I think this thing between his eyes is supposed to be the mastodon's trunk or something like that, but it just looks like a black leaf landed on his head or something. Or maybe a bat is sleeping with his butt on his face. I don't know, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. Now, other than that, I think the head sculpt looks really good, and I mean, you can't fault it for not being screen accurate at least, because it looks very screen accurate to me. It's just it doesn't look like a mastodon head at all. Oh well. Now, there's really no point in looking at the rest of the details of his outfit here because it's exactly the same body mold as the other two, so let's just compare him to blue and red, and check it out, they're looking pretty awesome indeed. Now, sadly, the Black Power Ranger did not come with a weapon at all. Like, this one has the sword, and this one, blue, didn't come with anything either. So that kind of sucks that they gypped us out of a weapon, but we don't even know if he has a weapon in the movie. For all we know, they just run around in their Megazords and their Zords and stuff like that, and they don't do anything but kick and punch. You never know. And in case you're curious, yes, my Megazord is coming together quite nicely. Check it out. Looks like something from Star Wars. They're going to need Luke Skywalker to fly around and wrap a cable around its legs to trip it or something. Man, that is pretty awesome indeed. Look, it's even shooting. Pew, pew. So, there's my review of the Bandai Power Ranger 2017 movie version Legacy Collection Black Ranger figure, and he's just as cool as the red and blue, and I absolutely love it. Man, oh man, I cannot wait to open the other two. So, until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews! Oh, Anakin, watch your arm! Watch your arm, Anakin! Watch your arm! Oh, crap, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, man.